Hello and welcome back. In this video, we want to create our seed controller so we can be able to seed sellers data. Okay, so I'm going to create the seed.ts file. Okay, now the first two methods I'm going to create is going to be methods related to creating random experiences. So if I go to my models seller schema, remember we have this experience and education. Okay, so I'm going to create separate methods for them and then use it in the main method. So we create those methods first before we create the actual sellers method to create the seeding. Okay, so here I'll create a method called random experiences. Okay, and I'll pass in the count, which is going to be of type number, and it's going to return I experience array. Okay, right here I'll say const results. So I want to create an empty I experience array, so an empty array of type I experience. Okay, so you can click here to see the contents, so you can see the contents right here. Okay, then let us loop through this count. Okay, so we're going to loop through the count. So for let I equal to 0, I less than count, I plus. Okay, now for this we need, or we can go to our schema, we can see it from our schema. We need like the company, we need the title, we need the start date, the end date, the description, and the currently working here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll create an array of starts here, so const, so that it randomly selects from the array. So starts here. You can add any values you want, so 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, just whatever. Okay, 24, okay, or 25. Okay, and then end year. Okay, so random end year. Now this one is going to be a string. Now for this, remember that for the end year, either we display the end year, so maybe the start here is 2020 and the end year is 2022. Okay, or we are going to select if the user clicks on a checkbox that says currently working here. So if the user sets this currently working here to true, then this end date will be a string, and we're going to type, the string is going to be present. Okay, so here I'm going to add present. Okay, 2023 or 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. Okay, so it could be this start here could be 2021, and if the random end year is present, that means the user is still working there. Okay, in the same company. And then here const end year equal to random end year, and then to get a random value I will use Lodash, so floor and then random, and then I add the value 0.9 and then multiply it by the length of the array, so random here dot length. Okay, so in normal JavaScript you do math dot floor and then math dot random. Okay, in normal JavaScript this is what you do. Okay, so you use it to get a random item from the array. Right here we are using Lodash, so floor and then random. Now I'll construct the experience. Okay, and then here I'll set the company name. Yeah, we need to install Faker and also UUID. Okay, I don't think I have it installed. Okay, so let's open a new tab, and then I'm going to install. So npm install at faker-js/faker, and then I'm going to install UUID. Okay, so install these two libraries. Okay, so we'll just wait for it to get installed. Okay, so we have both installed, and here for the company, this is going to be faker.company. I need to import it. faker.company.name. So it's going to generate a random company name, and I need a title. This is going to be faker.person.job title, and then start date. Now for the start date, since it's going to be a string, okay, the start date is going to be a string, the end date is a string. I want to create a random month, so I'll use faker.dates.month. So it's going to select a random month, and then space. I want to now select a random year, so we can do it this way. Instead of this, I'll select random year and random start year instead of random end year. Okay, so Faker will generate a random, select a random month, and then we select a random year. Okay, and then the end date. Now this is going to be if end year is equal to present. Okay, then we set end year as present. Else we select a random month. We select a random month and then use whatever random end year was selected. Okay, so if end year is equal to present, then we set end year to present, and then else we select a random month and whatever end year was selected. And now here I'll say currently, let me get it, currently working here. It's a boolean. Okay, so it's going to be if end year is equal to present, then this will have to be true. Okay, else false. We can just shorten it, and we can remove this. Okay, so if end year is present, then it will be true. This will be true. If it's not equal to present, it will be false. Okay, and now let us push this experience into the result. So result.push, and then we add it into the array. Okay, so right here, let me see what's happening. Okay, we missed description. Okay, so description will be faker.commerce.product description. Okay, and then what is the length? I will just use slice. I want a description with 100 characters. Okay, so just slice. I'll get the first 100 characters. Okay, so this is just some random text. Okay, and then we return results. Okay, so we have the random experiences. So this will generate random experiences for us. Now I can duplicate this, so we create random education. For the education we need country, university, title, major, and year. So this is going to be random education. Okay, so it's going to be education right here. We need to import it here as well. Okay, so for this, maybe, yeah, I can set a random value. So this is going to be random start year, and I don't need this. So this is going to be education. Maybe I will just say random year. Okay, now I need country, so it's going to be faker.location.country. okay, and then we need the university. It's going to be faker.person.job title. Yeah, we can use that. And then we need a title. Faker. Yeah, I can use the same thing. Okay. Yeah, you can just take a look at the documentation and then see what you can use, if there's something you can use. And then we need to add the major. Okay, so major, that is this value. Okay, so major, it's going to be faker.person.job area. Okay, space, and then faker.person.job descriptor. Okay, and then we need the year. And take all of these out. This is going to be year. So the year is this. I don't need this. Do I need the month? No. So just select a random year. Okay, and then push this right here. Okay, so now we have the two methods, the random experiences and random education. In the next video, we're going to create the actual method that will be called.